Do you think the saddest moment of having a dog is when they grow old and weak? Not quite. The most haunting moment is when you have to decide to say goodbye. Your dog still looks at you, still tries to stand up when you call, but deep down, you know the time has come. This video will help you recognize crucial signs so you won't have to say if only when it's too late. Let them go in your arms, not in confusion and loneliness. Your dog no longer gets excited to see you or their favorite toy. You'll be surprised to see the dog who once sprinted after you now just lies there, not even lifting their head. Not because they're mad at you, but because their body is exhausted and their heart is slowly shutting down. Many dogs near the end stop eating their favorite foods, ignore toys, and don't react when their name is called. They no longer have the strength to pretend joy like before. But that doesn't mean they've stopped loving you. Don't overlook this quiet withdrawal. Sometimes it's their way of whispering, "I'm tired." Have you ever seen your dog change their gaze, silently looking at you as if trying to say something? But the next sign might hit even harder. Heavy breathing without exertion. Their body is signaling distress. Have you seen your dog lying still, but breathing like they just ran a marathon? That's not regular tiredness. It's a sign that their respiratory or cardiovascular system is overloaded, a common symptom in dogs nearing the end. Some dogs wheeze, have dry coughs, or pant heavily even after waking up. Don't ignore rapid breathing and heaving chests. It could be their body clinging to its last moments. Watch their breath. Sometimes it's the first thing that changes and the last thing you'll hear from them. Has your dog's breathing ever worried you? Tell me about it. And if that seemed painful, the next sign will make you want to hold them tighter. Refusing to eat even their favorite treats. Ever notice your dog ignoring their food bowl, even when it's their favorite meal? It's not just a lack of appetite. It's their digestive system shutting down, no longer registering hunger. When the body can't even keep water down, it's a sign that functions are gradually turning off. And the most heartbreaking moment is when you hand feed them and they look at you, but can't swallow. Don't force them to eat. Let your love and presence be the last thing they digest. Have you ever had to stop feeding and cry because your dog refused food? But the most painful moment is when they lose control of their own body. Accidents indoors, not because they're bad. Yesterday, they still went to their usual corner. Today, you find a puddle where they lay. Don't scold, don't be upset. As their organs fail, control over the bladder and bowels fades. It's no longer a choice. They're too weak to get up, and all that's left is that apologetic look in their eyes, begging for forgiveness. But there's nothing to forgive. They're just trying to hold on to their dignity, even as they're letting go. Have you ever quietly cleaned up and stroked their back for a long time, saying nothing? And then there are moments when they no longer recognize you. Not responding to their name as if you vanished from their world. You call their name, but there's no glance, no ear twitch, no hurried steps toward you. Not because they can't hear, but because their mind is too weary to respond. Like a fading light, their awareness dims, stuck between two worlds. But don't stop talking. Even if they don't respond, they still hear. They still feel your love. Whisper their name, just like the first day you chose it. Do you remember the last time your dog turned their head when you called them? And if that seems like distance, the next sign will leave you breathless with love. Hiding in corners as if silently withdrawing. One day, you can't find your dog. Then you spot them curled under a table, in the kitchen corner, or behind a door. They're not avoiding you, it's instinct. Many animals seek solitude when the end is near. Just as they arrived quietly into this world, they choose to leave just as gently, not wanting to trouble anyone. You can pull a blanket close, place your hand on their back, and say nothing Sometimes silence is the deepest kind of love. Has your dog ever disappeared for a while and you found them curled up somewhere out of sight? But there will be times when they suddenly cling to you, like they're holding on to the last moments, sometimes distant, other times won't leave your side. One day, they separate themselves from everyone. The next, they're oddly clingy, glued to your side. That's their confused mind. They're hurting, scared, unsure of what's happening in their body. And like a frightened child, they seek the one they trust most, you. Don't push them away. Don't ignore them. Don't call it weird. As their world fades, your arms become the only thing they can still see clearly. Have you ever stayed up all night as your dog paced, then leaned against you over and over? Eventually, even without strength, they'll try to give you one final gesture. Weak but still licking your hand, their last thank you. You approach, hold out your hand, and their soft tongue gently touches you, weak, trembling. It's not habit, it's their last effort to say they love you, thank you, and goodbye. Dogs don't speak, but all their life they've used gentle licks to communicate, and even at the end, they hold on to that. It's not just a gesture, it's a silent message etched forever in your heart. Have you ever cried just because of one little lick? And sometimes it's their eyes, saying everything without a single word, softer gaze as if saying, I'm okay now, Mom. There are looks you'll never forget when they gaze at you without blinking, as if trying to hold onto your face. No more panic, no more begging for walks, no more waiting. Just a deep, calm, peaceful look, as if to say, I'm not scared. Don't be sad. I'm okay. That moment doesn't need tears. Just be there. Place your hand on their chest and feel the heartbeat slowing down. Have you looked into your dog's eyes for the last time and wished you'd held them a little longer? And then the final sign may leave you speechless. Cold limbs, life is leaving their little paws. You touch their paw and instinctively pull back. It's colder than usual. Not the weather, it's their slowing circulation, their body shutting down gently, silently. The cold doesn't hurt, but it's the clearest sign that time is running out. In that moment, a warm blanket, a soft touch, a calm voice is all they need. Have you ever laid next to your dog for hours just to keep their legs warm? And some dogs won't leave until you come home. They wait for you before they close their eyes. There are stories, hard to believe, but dog owners understand that they wait even when they're too weak, even when they can barely keep their eyes open. They hold on just for your footsteps. And when you open the door, their eyes meet yours one last time, then gently close at peace. Because you came, because you were there, because your arms were the safest place to end their journey. Have you ever felt that moment? Now you know the smallest signs can be your dog's quiet way of saying goodbye with love. And when that time comes, don't let regret speak louder than love. Be there. Hold their paw. Say thank you. Say you love them. Let them go with peace, not fear, not loneliness. We don't get to choose the moment, but we can choose how we show up when it comes. Have you said goodbye before? I'd love to hear your story, because I believe every story is a love lived fully. If this video made you feel seen and understood, stay with us. There's more to come.